13th September is the foundation day of NMCT. I am so happy to welcome more than 200 participants, the dignitaries, and all the friends of NMCT to attend the function till the end of the program.
At the outset, let me congratulate the Trust for the 37th Foundation Day. Been tirelessly working for the public cause from 1988. The range of activities that I realized that you have been doing spans over health, education, livelihood, disaster mitigation. The way it is structured, because health is primordial for all of us, followed by education, because education, as they say, is the manifestation of perfection already in a human being. And thereafter, you see, for livelihood, the measures that you take, and disaster management. If you see in all these disasters, it is the poor, the marginalized, the downtrodden who are affected in a large scale. Not stopping there, you thereafter, venture into empowerment. Empowerment particularly of women, because that is even now needed. We all know that how women have fought hard to establish themselves. Along with that, the anti-sexual harassment program, which is very, very important contextually also as we speak to you, as I speak to you today, is very important that an awareness is created, and I'm happy that you are, pursuing that along with the home care for the girl children. You also preserve the environment. I saw that the SDG is also, maintained and pursued. A gift of food is good for the getter. A gift of knowledge even better. Delight in eating is rather fleeting, but knowledge lasts while the heart is beating. So I think that is the significance of social service. The number of flagship projects, the Abhaya Students Shelter, the Life Project, and most significantly, I find, transgender empowerment project. I thought that was really unique, because even now, the society, probably because of lack of awareness, entertains a lot of prejudice. You have your other projects, and you have your cultural events also, which is required. So overall, it is very fascinating. So I am extremely privileged and honored to be invited to inaugurate the 37th Foundation Day. I wish you all success. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, sir. My first encounter with NMCT was when I was a corporation commissioner in Tirupur city. When I got invited for an event, it was an event held for HIV affected kids, and a lot of benefits were given to those kids. I think a huge gathering was made, and I was really surprised that it was an annual event and a huge gathering of this most downtrodden students were getting benefited through this event organized by NMCT. That was my first interaction. And later, when I shifted to Coimbatore as District Collector Coimbatore, I was much more happy that such an organization has its base in Coimbatore, and we have got such a trustworthy partner. Because as we are all aware, no government or no individual department can claim that they are able to reach to every part of the society. And more often than not, we need partners in order to ensure the welfare of the people. And in such an endeavor, I am very happy to note that NMCT has taken upon its mandate to reach the most downtrodden in every segment of the society, be it HIV affected kids, be it tribals. A lot of activities of NMCT are in most backward tribal habitations of the district of Coimbatore, and be it transgenders. And NMCT has taken initiatives to improve their lives with skill development initiatives for these groups, and as well as many downtrodden women through self-help groups and creating livelihood opportunities for these women. So these are few of the projects which I could come across, and I'm very sure there are many that this organization is doing. First of all, as an NGO, it's very important to earn the trust of the donors as well as the trust of the beneficiaries. So the very fact that this organization has is completing 37 years is the testament to the fact that the organization has earned the trust, it has maintained the trust, and it has maintained the trust of the donors. The very fact that so many top organizations who are in their CSR space are trusting NMCT is a testament to this fact. And one more aspect that we would really appreciate of NMCT is that whenever a project is taken up, it's not like a one-way traffic where they are just giving something to the local people. It's the building of capacities. What we have seen in the tribal areas, that they create communities. They train the people from the same community to take over the project that is happening there. And I hope we continue to work together. So I wish NMCT all the very best.
எல்லாருக்கும் எனது வணக்கம். என்னுடைய மனைவி சங்கரநாராயணனுடைய சகோதரி. சங்கரநாராயணன் தம்பிரான் கோவை வந்து திருமணம் நடந்து ஒரு 2-3 வருடத்தில் இந்த அமைப்பை உருவாக்கி இவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்பட்டு இவ்வளவு பெரிதாக்கி வளர்த்ததற்கு சீதாலட்சுமியையும் சங்கரநாராயணன் 2 பேரையும் வாழ்த்த வேண்டும். இன்னும் வளர அவர்கள் எல்லாம் பாடுபட்டு முன்னேற வேண்டும். அடிப்படை ஆதார ஒரு ரைட்ஸ் இதை எல்லாருக்கும் கிட்டும் போல பாடுபட்டு செய்து வருகிறார்கள். இது நாம் எல்லாரும் ஆதரித்து வாழ்த்த ஒரு 37வது வருட ஃபவுண்டேஷன் டே. இதை நாம் வாழ்த்தி இன்னும் மேலும் மேலும் வளர்ந்து நல்ல பல காரியங்கள் செய்ய வேண்டும் என்று என்னுடைய விருப்பம். நன்றி.
My association with Dr. Shankar Narayan dates back to many years, and Shankar Narayan, having known me, requested me to join as an advisory board member. I hesitated. Either no, we know your background, and even on telephone you can kind of contribute. You must join our advisory board, and I took his invitation, joined. But not stopping there, I made it a point to visit him, and I went to his place in Kanuvai in Coimbatore, little far off place. When I went there, it was an eye opener for me. He had about 25 or 26 children in the small room. All of them were HIV affected people, not infected, but HIV affected children. He said the primary focus is to give them a livelihood, give them education, ensure that they are well settled in life. My heart broke. When I received their annual report, fantastic. One organization which I find that was transparency to the core. He had accounted for every penny that came to the organization. He and his wife have dedicated their lives to social service. I started sharing that annual report with a lot of other NGOs, saying that this is a transparency to get the trust. As Collector Party was mentioning, that the kind of trust that the donor will have is to see that you are transparent, you are able to account for the donations, you use it for the right purpose for which you take the donation. It's a very, very critical aspects of an organization. So thank you, Shankar Narayan. I think you are leading and showing us an example, a real role model for the NGO sector, saying how we should be transparent in organizing. Now I think he's got many companies supporting him through CSR. It's really great effort. Dr. Sangal, my personal compliments to you and your wife, and have really dedicated your life to doing social service to society. It's a great thing. It's not easy, and I know what it takes to be the social sector. With all the trials and tribulations, you have not only survived. My compliments to you on completing 37 years. You got a 37th foundation day. I'm delighted to be here on this occasion, and I wish you all the very best. I wish many more years of service to society. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to extend my sincere thanks to Honorable Justice K.V. Vishwanathan for his inaugural address, and to Mr. Kranti Kumar Pati IAS, District Collector of Coimbatore, for his chief guest address, as also to Mr. C.S. Vaidyanathan, Senior Advocate Supreme Court, for having been presided over the function, and to Mr. Sandilya, Chairman Asia Motors, for his guest of honor address. I thank all the important personalities, Mr. Raju Sharma, Mr. Vidyat Singh, Ms. Rupa Tite, and Mr. Frank Weber of Germany for their special address in this occasion. I thank all the participants who wished us and those who were attending this program for about 1.5 hours. Thank you very much.